Good day everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about geometric sequence. So let us start. When we say geometric sequence, it is a set of terms in which each term after the first is obtained by multiplying a fixed number called the common ratio, which is represented by R. So noong nakaraan, diniscuss natin yung finding the rule of a sequence. Okay? For example, we have 3, 6, 12, 24, so on and so forth. So in this case, meron tayong pattern na nakuha. We have 3 times 2 raised to 0 equals 3. 3 times 2 raised to 1 equals 6. 3 times 2 raised to 2 equals 12. And 3 times 2 raised to 3 equals 24. Wherein, itong pattern na to, dito nabuo yung formula ng geometric sequence, which is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. Wherein, yung a sub n, ito yung n term, no? Yung usually na hinahanap. Yung a sub 1, ito naman yung first term. Yung r, ito yung common ratio. At yung n, ito yung number of term or yung position of a number. So let's have example number 1. Determine the 8th term of the geometric sequence for 20, 100, 500. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is 8 term. So, let us have a sub 8. So, dahil pang 8 term siya, that means the value of n is equal to 8. That's the position of that number. Then, based sa sequence natin, the first number is equal to 4. Then, meron tayong common ratio na 5. Bakit? So, yung pattern nito is multiply by 5. 4 times 5 equals 20. 20 times 5 equals 100. And 100 times 5 equals 500. So on and so forth. Kaya naman ang common ratio is equal to 5. So using the formula, tapos substitute lang natin lahat. So yung a sub n natin, gawin na nating a sub 8. Then yung first term natin is equal to 4. Common ratio is 5. Tapos yung n natin is 8. So we have 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. Tapos, unahin natin yung 5 raised to 7. Kailangan unahin natin yung may exponent. Okay? So, 5 raised to 7. 5 raised to 7, that is equal to 78,125. That is the time na magmo-multiply kayo sa 4. Okay? So, 4 times 78,125 is equal to 312,500. So, the final answer is a sub 8 is equal to 312,500. Ibig sabihin, ito yung number na pang 8th term. Example number 2. What is the 10th term of the geometric sequence 256, 128, 64, 32? So, sulat muna natin yung mga given. Dahil ang hinahanap ay pang 10th term, let us use a sub 10. So, that means the value of our n is equal to 10. Ang hinahanap kasi yung pang 10 na number. A sub 1 natin, based on the given, that is 256. Common ratio is 1/2. Bakit naging 1/2? Kasi po, when we look at our sequence, it is decreasing. So that means magdi-divide tayo. At kung makikita natin, yung pattern ay divided by 2. So 256 divided by 2, that is 128. 128 divided by 2 equals 64. And 64 divided by 2 equals 32. So on and so forth. Kaya naman, yung common ratio natin is 1/2. Okay? Formula natin, we have a sub n equals a sub 1 times the common ratio raised to n minus 1. Then substitute a sub n, gawin na nating a sub 10 equals, yung first term natin is 256 times, yung common ratio is 1/2. 10 minus 1, yung n natin is 10. Okay? So, unahin natin tong 10 minus 1, that is 9. So, again, wag muna kayong magmumultiply. Unahin natin tong exponential form. So, yung 1/2 raised to 9. That is also equal to 1 raised to 9 over 2 raised to 9. Loss of exponent lang. 1 raised to 9 still, that is equal to 1. Then, yung 2 raised to 9 is equal to 512. And then, next step is, yung 256 times 1, that is 256 over 512. Then, sinimplify po, that is equal to 1/2. So, that means, yung pang 10th term na hinahanap natin is 1/2. Number 3 example, find the common ratio of a geometric sequence whose first term yan kasi a sub 1 is equal to 4 and a sub 4 is equal to 32. So, ibig sabihin yung pang-apat na number ay 32. So, let's have the given. So, ang nawawala rito is yung common ratio. Tapos, yung first term natin is 4. A sub 4 natin is equal to 32. So, kung iisipin natin, kung isusulat natin yan, 42, then next number is blank, next number is blank, then the fourth term is 32. Linawin ko lang na hindi hinahanap yung second term at third term. Okay? Ang hinahanap po is common ratio. Okay? Pinakita ko lang kung anong meron dito sa problem natin or example number 3 natin. Ganyan na natin i-describe yung example number 3. Okay? So, how to find the common ratio? Since meron lang tayong first term and fourth term, ito lang yung pwede nating gamitin. So, let us have the formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 times common ratio raised to n minus 1. So, dahil meron naman tayong fourth term, ito yung gamitin natin para sa a sub n. Okay po? Which is 32. Equals 4, ito yung first term. Then, common ratio is missing. Tama? Tapos, 4 minus 1. Bakit 4 yung n? Kasi po, yung ginamit nga natin is 32. Eh, yung 32, pang fourth term siya. So, kaya naging 4 minus 1. Then, simplify natin, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So, ngayon, in this case, i-divide natin both side by 4. Maka-cancel tong 4. 32 divided by 4 is equal to 8. No? So, meron na lang tayong r raised to 3. So, since meron tayong cube dito na nakikita, ang gagawin natin is i-cube root natin both side. So, the cube root of 8, that is 2. Cube root of r cube, that is r. So, what does it mean? The value of r is equal to 2. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung common ratio na hinahanap natin. Okay? Ngayon, kung babalikan naman natin yung pattern na kinuha natin kanina, halimbawa, may tanong na what is the second term? So, that means makukuha na natin dahil may common ratio na tayo. So, 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. 16 times 2, that is 32. Okay, so that means ang sequence natin may common ratio na 2. Diyan na muna natin tapusin ang video. Thank you so much for watching. At kung nagustuhan niyo yung video natin, huwag kalimutan i-click and like. And if you have any comments or questions, lagay nyo lang dyan sa ating comment section. At kung gusto pa ng ganitong klaseng videos, tutorial, huwag kalimutan i-click ang follow. Okay? Thank you so much and see you on the next video.